Alright, what's going on, guys? I just got back from Walmart. I'm gonna try to make a green screen. Who knows? It might work, it might not. Got this, like, you hang clothes on it, but it can extend to, like, 5 feet, and, I'm gonna try to hang, I got them right here. I'm gonna try to hang these curtains, like, for a window. This one's like it's a lot like not as green as I would like it to have been, at least on camera. It's pretty green. I'm gonna have to light it up with my lights and kind of see if it works, but I'm gonna build this and then I'm gonna hang these from it. And I bought like zip ties, and I'm gonna see if it works. So I guess let's build it. Okay, first off, I want to see. I want to see how tall this is. Ugh! Move. It says 84 inches. So it's actually like what, 7 feet, something like that, 7 foot tall. I'm 6'4", so this should work. Just depends on how thin it is. Oh, it's actually a really good. Check that. All right, so I can hang it this way and completely cover. I might have to iron it. Hang it this way, or hang it this way and then crop my shot. Hang it like right here, and then just crop my shot. So we'll see how that works, but that's good that that's all like good color. Let's open this box. Why is this like, it's taped, but it's also adhesive down? Sure, whatever. Alright. So, this shouldn't be like too challenging to put together, but we will see. I think my parents have one of these whenever we have like garage sales or whatever. I can hang clothes on them. So I think we already have one of these in the garage, but I'm not gonna borrow their thing over and over. So, and if this looks good, I'll just keep it in my videos. If it looks weird, I'll just return all of this and scrap the idea. So, hopefully this looks good. Let's put all that down there. That works. Alright, I'm gonna move the camera so you guys can actually see on the ground. So, one sec. Alrighty. Don't mind the mess. It's kind of messy in here. But I gotta get all the stuff out. I guess I don't necessarily need the wheels, but I could put the wheels. It like moves, like the whole thing moves. So I got like these wheels, and then I got all the hinges and whatnot. So let's put all those pieces right here in front of the camera. Let's grab these instructions. This doesn't really look too complicated, so it's probably not going to take that long. So we're going to take F and F. Well, probably shouldn't have took all the things out of the... We'll figure it out. You know what? This is what I do with Legos. I'll just look at the picture and build it. I don't do that with every Lego because that's really hard, but it looks like the bottom ones are the black ones. I don't know if it's these ones or these ones. Those don't fit, so it has to be these ones. See? That's just a process of elimination. And you just kind of jangle these things in there. You just push them in. There's like no like screws or anything, which, thank God. It'd be kind of annoying. I don't really feel like putting IKEA furniture together. Put that in there. Cool, so we got the base, which also looks like some sort of exercise machine. So put this over here, And I'll just like build it in the background as I go. Alright, next we take these two dudes with the whole part up. We stick them in there. So, alright, and you gotta make sure that the hole is facing inwards. Okay. So, here. And here. And I'm pretty sure this will all start to make sense to where I don't even really need to try. Let's look at the instructions. Okay, next, and if I'm hopefully you guys can hear me. Let me actually move this down here. Okay, that might be a little better. You might actually be able to hear me now. Let's see what else. You take I, which I'm guessing is this dude, because he's his own thing. I'm guessing here, and you put him in these dudes. These dudes, right? Yeah. So these go in here. That doesn't seem right. Nope, those don't fit. I think it's this one. Yeah, it's this one. Okay. See, I'm glad that there's no screws, because that would be really annoying. And I'm glad this is all like easy to put together with your hands. Okay. You pop him on top of those. Like so. Easy enough. Next. There's only 8 steps. We're on step 5. So we're doing good. Alright, next you'll take the two with the little bobbers. And you'll pop them in here. And they go all the way through and they connect. Oh, so easy. This is going to be really cool. Hey, I'm making all of my production value just a little bit better.
Bye, guys.
Then we're going to take... Okay, so we take these little dudes, which makes me feel like Daredevil.
Goodbye.
We stick them into these
Goodbye.
hinger guys. Okay, the hinges go...
Goodbye, everybody.
This way? This? Yeah. So we pop this guy in here.
Goodbye.
And then we pop this guy here. Oh, is this what makes it change lengths? I think so, yeah. How far can I push this in? I think that's as far as I can go. And this goes in this side. And that's gonna go on top of those. And these little dudes go on these sides. Building things from Walmart with Jordy. And then this goes here. And then we lock them. Right. Open the locks. Secure the locks. Oh, then we can pop these guys in the sides, which is kind of irrelevant, but we can. Which might actually be how I'm going to connect the green screen. I could just shove the green screen in there and then pop those. Pop the cloth inside it, so that I might have to be able to take out and put back in. Okay, I can. Cool. And then you just pop this guy on top. Alright, let's see what it looks like. Here, let me angle this up so you guys can see. So you guys can see my glorious butt. See? Then you just pop it on. And then, if it doesn't work, you just cry. There's some wise words of advice. If it doesn't work, you just start crying. And then these guys extend. That's pretty dope. That's really easy to make. And then you can pop the wheels on and have it move and stuff. So now I'll take this Like I said, I'm probably gonna need to iron this, so it's gonna be a little wonky, but take this. This is how you make a $20 green screen right here, guys. I also got blue right here. I got blue because my hat has green in it. You right here, this thing? So you can make a green screen with blue and with green. You can make it really with any color as long as the color that you're making it with isn't on your person or in the shot. So to, like, since my headset's red, I'm not gonna make it with red because then my headset would, I mean, that'd kind of look cool, but my headset would disappear. And then you just, I mean, shoot, that worked pretty well. I guess I could zip tie it off, but I mean, there's no point. Let me put the camera back and I'll mess with the chroma settings so you guys can see that. So, go! Alright, so we're back at the desk. The green screen is behind me, as you can see. I'm just going to see if it works before I start zip tying it. So let's kind of clear my desk off so I can actually reach my mouse. And yeah, if you guys want to see like what I'm doing, or if you guys want to see any like behind the scenes of like how to edit or how to like set up a green screen or anything like that, or like all my settings with OBS or anything like that, just leave a comment. I'll get to it. All right. So I hit my ceiling fan. The box is in the way. Move, box. Now my shoes are in the way. Move, shoes. Alright, so we're going to bring this over here. And with any type of green screening that you want to try to do or try to attempt, if you guys ever want to try to attempt to do a green screen, you got to make sure you have really good lighting. That's probably the biggest thing with green screening, is you have to have good lighting. Because if this isn't lit up enough, it's not going to do anything. It's going to look weird. It's going to look like there's a green cloth on a clothes rack built from Walmart. That's what it's going to look like. So you want to make it look good. So let me kind of move my drink, move all this stuff. Okay, so I have my light right here. This will bring in some light on the green screen and kind of my face as well. I don't want to get the green screen wrapped in it though. Oh, see, that's why I'm going to need to hit up the, where are they? Zip ties. Because it's just going to fall. Alright, let me zip tie it real quick. Okay, so I didn't decide to zip tie it. I decided to just pull it. We also have this light over here, which I'm going to angle towards myself now. And hopefully that doesn't like ruin the shot at all. Oh, come on. Another tip, have a clean room. That way you don't get freaking shirts stuck in your chair wheels. Ugh. Okay. Also, you don't have to do this with professional lighting. I just have professional lighting. So I'm actually gonna move my light behind my desk, which means I have to crawl under my desk, so 1 minute. So I have this light, it doesn't have an umbrella on it. I have a mount that I can put an umbrella on it, but I don't have an extra umbrella. But what this does is, this is gonna be really bright. Ta-da! So I'm gonna run this around my chair and over here next to me on the floor. I guess you could technically call it a floor light, but it's going to light up the screen from the floor. That way the screen gets lit up, and then it's really hot in my room. Whew, it's probably all the lights. And then in turn it will brighten the screen, so you'll be able to see it a little better. So let's make this go as low as we can, that way it doesn't like get in the shot, which it's gonna get in the shot, but that's okay. And then, yeah, you can't see it. Okay, cool. And then we're gonna turn it on. And see, that might not be like ideal. That might actually be too much light. But then we'll take this, pop on our headset here. And like I said, I'm probably gonna have to iron this because it's casting shadows, and you don't want that. You don't want any sort of shadows in the middle. You want it to be straight. So I'm probably gonna have to zip tie this back like straight. But for the sake of demonstration, and the sake of me wanting to see if it works, we're just gonna do it like this. And that actually might be too much light down there. But okay, we'll leave that off for now. If we need to turn on, we will. So we'll go to this screen. All right, so we're in this screen, and I'm actually going to open. I'll open a game for the sake of having a game open. That way you can kind of see the idea of it, or see the appeal. And this actually might not work as well as I'm thinking. How much do I have on that side? I might have to get closer. Oh, that worked. That worked. Hey, that worked. Okay, so I'm trying to open a game. I'm trying to open some Overwatch. That way it's just some sort of not black everywhere right here. So let me just get that open. Hold on. Just taking its sweet time to open. Here it comes. Okay. So at least that's just like background. I'm not going to play or anything, but this is going to be a long video, so sorry. But this is how you do it. So you're not going to be able to see any of my editing, but what I'm going to do is interesting. So I'm going to click camera, click properties, and you can actually have like a floodlight hit your eyes. See, so now it looks like a professional studio. Oh my gosh. And then what you do, use chroma. We're gonna select like this color. Hey, and so it sort of works. See how that sort of worked? You can select other colors. You can definitely get like, that's not gonna do anything. That's just gonna do that part. So that pretty much works. It's just a little fuzzy because not all of it is the same color. See, if I move it, you can still kind of see it because it's not all that same shade, but it's still pretty cool. And then what you can actually do is, if you have some sort of border, you can take that border off, and then you can even go a step further, and you can edit your camera, edit scene, and you can bring your camera down. And so now I'm playing in the bottom corner. Hey, look at me. Hey, look at me. And you don't want to have any points too bright, because then they'll do that. See how that's, if it's lit up too bright, it's gonna. So it just kind of depends. If you brighten it too much, it's not gonna look good. So, but that's green screening. I've never done green screening before, so that was pretty cool that it kind of worked. I'll have to mess with it, make it look a little better, obviously. I'm probably gonna iron it, get all these crinkles out, as you can see when I do that. There's like the lines. I'll not have to get those out, but that's green screening. But like I said, if you guys like the video, leave a thumbs up. It really encourages me. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys want to see the green screen. I might use it. I might not. I don't know. It's here. Probably gonna use it though. So see you guys later, and thanks for watching.
Goodbye.